brother down. With Shizzy, Wiz, Nut,
Oh, yes. Here it is. Do you want to read or you want me to read?
I don't care. What does everybody else want? I don't care.
Oh, you know what the people want.
All right. So I will reprise my satirical role. Let's see how this goes. It's only for fun, people.
Oh, yes.
All right. Open letter to Legally Lips. You should have stayed retired, bitch. Dear Legally Lips, you should have stayed in the shadows. You should have stuck to your fake TikTok therapy sessions and your low-rent spiritual cosplay. Because now that you've stepped into the ring, you're about to learn the difference between public scrutiny and a full-body evisceration. Just take a deep breath. It only pinches a little. There are people who arrive late to the party and politely catch up. And then there are people who kick open the doors, knock over the cake, and scream, "I'm being persecuted!" and try to sue the DJ for not playing their theme song. You, Legally Lips, are the latter. You didn't walk into this story. You ambushed it. Already mic'd up, lawsuit in hand, spinning a redemption narrative that nobody asked for and even fewer believed. No shit. You wanted the world to see you as the divine disruptor, the misunderstood former lawyer, the crusader for truth, the lone voice of reason among online chaos. But underneath the monologues and the melodrama, what you really are is just another clout leech clinging to a civil complaint like it's your last chance at relevance. Curious doesn't file a complaint for breakfast. Curious doesn't set up sock puppet YouTube accounts. Curious doesn't cry defamation after throwing herself into a war she inserted her lips into. And if your lips are coming around the corner before you do, that's not a good thing. Or I can smell you before I see you. Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend this was spontaneous. No. The rest of us watched in real time as you slowly incubated this mess. Starting anonymous YouTube channels, lurking in anti-what-the-hell's back channels, and playing Puppet Master behind the curtain while whining that you were just trying to help. Oh, I need to make sure that's my fist up my ass. Hold on. Oh, no, it's me. It's okay. This isn't, I almost said ingestive. This wasn't investigative curiosity. This was months of planning, scripting, and ego grooming disguised as a noble cause. It doesn't. You are not a truth seeker. You are not a survivor. You're not even an advocate. You are an opportunistic burnout with a messiah complex and a martyr kink. Yeah, no shit. And then, when the heart finally touched your name...
Heat.
Oh, the heat. Never mind.
Yeah.
And then, when the heat finally touched your name, you ran straight to the courthouse like a discount Norma Ray with a... Timu Norma Ray.
Timu Norma Ray.
You'll run with ring right. Norma Ray with a ring light. You filed a lawsuit so flimsy and hysterical, it practically weeps from the page. You don't just want to shut people up. You want the whole case sealed like a... Oh, yeah, that shit, too. The whole case sealed like a Tupperware container full of shame. Why? Because you know what you've done. You know you've been involved longer than you admitted. You know you've used people. You know you stitched this halo on yourself with threads of manipulation and half-truths, hoping nobody would tug hard enough to unravel it. You sat on a live stream and had the absolute gall to weep on command because someone on Facebook made a joke about your busted teeth. Wait a minute, what? She's got busted jibs too?
Mm-hmm.
No, really? You called it cyberbullying. You said you were reporting people to the police and the DOJ, citing statutes you barely understand, and claiming, I already got someone arrested last year, and this isn't even as bad. Lady, that's not legal prowess. That's called weaponized victimhood. Yeah, like DV complaints, and then retract, and then complaints, and retract. Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
You used the story for your suicide attempt as a prop. You waved around your trauma like it was a professional credential. You told everyone that you fought for your life, and now you're fighting for others. But the only fight you've picked is with your own irrelevance. And now you're trying to sue your way into significance. You filed a lawsuit that reads like it was written by a Twitter addict with a Bible in one hand and a bottle of Xanax in the other. You sued Jeremy, George, J-Hip, Noah, Moses, and a handful of unnamed John and Jane Does for defamation per se because, and I quote, someone said I looked like I was pregnant with Volpe's baby. That's not defamation. It's joking. It's satire. And, well, that's karma. You entered that courtroom with all the legal credibility of a piñata stuffed with cease and desist letters and dog whistle threats. And you want the case sealed? Of course you do. Because you know what's in those filings. Fantasy, fraud, and enough projection to qualify as an IMAX screening. Just how, like, in my mind... well, never mind. Let's not... it just went away. Let's not forget the guardian... See, it goes quick. The guardianship grift, either. You now market yourself as the champion of those trapped in abusive systems. You claimed you freed 13 people from guardianships. What, like she's fucking SEAL Team 6 or some shit? What?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and then that one fucktard, as soon as he's done with it, because of a douchebag lawyer like her at the time, turns around and then ends up getting himself thrown back in jail because he was released on society, and then turns around and starts threatening people again. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a good one. Oh, yeah, you're a fucking hero, you moron. You said you took them into your home. You said you housed the victims. And that the bar hated you for it. Oh, yeah, you're a real fucking hero. And behind all of it, the lawsuits, the rants, the back channel whisper campaigns, is the grift. Not for money. Wait a minute. Not entirely, but for position, control, legacy. You want to rewrite your own fall from grace as if it were some tragic opera instead of what it really is, or was. A slow, preventable collapse fueled by arrogance, bad decisions, and the unbearable pressure of being a perpetual victim in search of a villain. No, Lips. The bar didn't hate you for your heroism. They hated you because you turned law into performance art. And you used vulnerable people as props in your crusade for attention. Let's be real. You didn't quit law out of principle. You left because the walls were closing in. You signed a consent judgment. You skirted disbarment like it was a pothole on the road to the YouTube monetization. Excuse me. And now you weaponize your retirement like it's sainthood. But what you call whistleblowing, the rest of us recognize as narcissism with a prayer clause. Yeah. You're not fighting for justice. You're fighting for a spotlight. And the only thing you've ever truly advocated for is yourself. You considered yourself to become part of a case, and now that you've filed your lawsuit, you're demanding the stage be cleared and everyone shut the fuck up while you act out the final act of your martyr play. Let's hope it's not Romeo and Juliet. You wrap yourself in stories like suicide, trauma, Jesus, TikTok dances, and broken teeth from dog bites. What? She got bit by a fuck. What is it with these dogs and the fat head useless turd and then this dumb broad? Everybody's getting bit by fucking dogs. Hint, hint. I think that's how John went. Well, part of it. Like it's all part of one long courtroom testimony. But this isn't testimony. This is theatrics, and worse. It's a manipulation campaign against anyone who might question how deeply embedded you've become in this anti-what-the-hales ecosystem. You claim Jeremy Hales has a mob of YouTube targeting you. You claim Megan Fox is cyberbullying you. You claim that umbrella guy is part of a spiritual war against your truth. Jesus. Meanwhile, you're the one stalking the courthouse like a bitter ex, filing against strangers who never spoke your name, begging the judge to seal your own embarrassment so no one can mock your filings for sport. Too late, by the way. We read, and will continue to read every word. You lied about your timeline. You lied about your neutrality. No shit. You lied about your intentions. No shit. And you've tried to turn every pushback into persecution. What's that pushback? Because the only thing more sacred to you than your ego is your victim complex. You're not ADA protected. You're not God's soldier. You are a demon that has cooked their mind from botulism. You're not exempt from ridicule because your feelings got bruised on Facebook. You're a walking lawsuit wrapped in delusion, performing spiritual warfare like a televangelist who lost the congregation and settled for the comment section. I have sinned! Oh, Lord, forgive me! The hookers and cocaine! Oh, no, that was the wrong one. Never mind. You fake cry on camera. You cite scripture like you're casting spells. Like you are Professor Snape. There'll be no foolish wand-waving or incantations in this class. You invoke Timothy, Revelation, and YouTube terms of service like they're all the holy text. And you still don't understand any of them. You're not dangerous because you're smart. You're dangerous because you're unhinged, and you won't stop until the lawsuit has your name on it. Well, now it does. Welcome to the war, Lips. You wanted attention. You got it. You wanted fire? Well, here it is. You wanted to sue your way into history? You are the grift behind the gospel. And no matter how many cease and desist letters you write, we're going to keep reading them out loud and laughing. Because the real threat isn't Jeremy's guitar or Tug's thumbnails or Megan's snark. It's you, playing both arsonist and firefighter while screaming persecution. Oh, that's funny. That reminds me... Well, never mind. No, true cases. Yeah. The ones you least expect. Firefighters, fire investigators. Some of them been firebugs. Every time the flames you lit start to burn. See you in court if you make it that far. Congratulations. You're a footnote in your own undoing. Shizzy Wiznut, coming to you live from every thumbnail you've tried to threaten. Watching your divine mission unravel in real time. Pulling the mask off in real time. I would be your fucking daddy, but your mother swallowed.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down.